Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my next and greatest installment in Spyro speedrunning history. Today, we are going to be examining every fodder in Spyro 1. The fodders, as you guys all know, are the cute little tiny, innocent, defenseless enemies? Can you even call them enemies? Friends that you see across the game that after you kill them and send them to the fucking nether realm, to Narnia, they restore your sparks value. So they're not like normal enemies, they're like the guys that... They're just the helpless, cute little fucking guys that you can see right here. So we are doing a tier list of which ones are the cutest, which ones are the most fucking annoying. Keep in mind, I'm a speedrunner, so these guys can get in your way. They can block you from enemies. They can even be the difference between a record and a fucking dead run. So let's get right into it. The first fodder we have here is this bat. I didn't even know who this guy was here, but we have the bat right here. The bats are really intriguing to me, actually. I quite like the bats, but I also hate them. To actually get them is really annoying because they have, I would say, the most complex AI of any fodder, or at least of most of the fodder. They actually have like a perch up above the camera that you can't even see, like on the roof. They're like little stalactites that fly down at certain points when you like cross like their fucking AI threshold or something. They're really weird, but I like the amount of effort and detail that's in their actual AI movement. So I'm gonna give them an A tier. But actually, I'm going to bring them down to B tier because they are, as a result of that, they are really annoying to grab. And so they're just really inconvenient as a result of their kind of interesting AI. Next up, we got the fucking chickens here. And there are several different versions of the chickens. This one that we see here, I think this is like one of the ones in Peacekeepers or something, but... Or Beastman, I don't fucking know. But yeah, there's chickens in this game, right? These chickens are not to be confused. These are the hairless chickens, not to be confused with the hairy chickens. The hairless chickens, I think they both disappear when you kill them. Some fodders in this game, they disappear when you kill them, and they don't have a lingering hitbox. I think that's the case for both of the chickens, and you know, honestly, if I had to put it like aesthetically speaking, I kind of have a closer connection to the hairless chickens. I'm gonna put them in A tier. You know, Rotis, you gotta give shoutouts to Rotis. Gotta get some fucking Deo wows in the chat. Shoutouts to the boy Rotis. He gets an A tier because he's the fucking homie. And yeah, and then his hairy brethren, we're gonna put just down below him in B tier. I gotta say, it is fun with these actual feathered chickens in Town Square. When you're speedrunning through that level in 120, it's very common that you'll just fully just kill all of them in one fell swoop, and that's just like oddly satisfying to me. So I'll put them a little bit behind. I'll put them in A tier as well. The chickens get an A tier. They're cute. Now next up we have these. What are these? I always am confused. I call them kangaroos. These are the guys in Clifftown. People have called them raptors to me in the past. I call them kangaroos. I don't really know what the fuck they are. These are definitely like the most ambiguous. Yeah, the little fuckers, exactly. These are the most ambiguous, like, what the fuck is this animal type shit. When you really zoom in on them like this, it's like, they're kind of creepy, actually. They're like little skinny, like, leggy boys. But, yeah, just, I don't know. They kind of put me off. Just looking at it, they're kind of off-putting, and they definitely can get in your way, by the way, in Clifftown. So not only are they sort of like aesthetically confusing, but they are also practically annoying. So I'll give them a C tier, leaning on D tier. I might give them D tier, to be honest. These guys are fucking annoying. I hate them. And honestly, I might demote the bats. I'll leave the bats in B. The froggies. Look, the froggies get in your way. I cannot be clearer that the frogs are annoying, but I have to, and I know this might be controversial, I have to give them S tier because they're just so iconic. They are a part of Dark Hollow. They are just like, they like scream Spyro. They like, for an enemy this iconic, even for it to be a little bit annoying I'm okay with it. They're amazing. They're fat. They're funny. I love them. They're little Nork frogs. They look like the Norks in the level. Like, how cute is that? That's just adorable. So S tier. I'm sorry. Even though they are annoying in the runs, they can get in the way of the boxes and stuff. I don't mind. They're that cute. So they get S tier. The mushrooms, these are a little less cute and they do get in the way a lot. So I'll put these guys in C tier. I'm not a fan of the mushrooms. Yeah, these guys are, as Laura would say, these guys are shitty binguses. So I'll give them C tier, but they are kind of funny. The way they bounce around is funny. I'll give them that. They do get some cute points. They're a step above D tier just because they go like whack, 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 whack when they move around, just like the sheep do. And speaking of which, we got the sheep right here. These are another iconic fodder, and in my opinion, for the iconic ones that you're gonna always remember from your childhood, just I gotta give them S tier. I really do. And these are, if anything, these go above the frogs because they're just as iconic, if not more so than the frogs. And they don't have a lingering hitbox. So not only are they iconic, but they're also not annoying. So for that, that's like the ideal fodder right there. Now we got these guys are, I guess this is Peacekeeper's homeworld. I thought that these two enemies were the same thing. I didn't realize that these were different guys. Are these like rabbits or something? I thought they were I just learned right now after 9 years of speedrunning Spyro that these are different fodder. So yeah, I don't know. These guys are whatever. I'll give them a C tier. I don't have any strong opinions about them. Let's go to the yak and then we'll finish with the rat. The little, this is a yak, right? Is this a yak? What the fuck is this? Yak? This is not a sheep, right? Because we already have sheeps. But yak? Question mark? I don't know. Rabbit? For the other guy, yeah, but this is, I'm gonna call this guy a ram. No, there's rams in Stone Hill, antelope, mountain sheep. Yeah, I don't think anyone knows what these guys are. For, I'll give them a B tier just to even it out. Just to even it out. I don't really have any of these enemies in B tier or below. I don't really have strong feelings about, except for the mushroom. I actually fucking hate them. These guys suck. I hate these guys. They are cute though. All of the fodder, disclaimer, they're all cute. And now the rat. The rat. And of course we choose the one that's in fucking in Nork Nexus. The rat is, this is the most insane, as a speedrunner, this is the most insane fodder of the game. The fact that the rat has a lingering hitbox allows you to skip 2 levels in Nork Nexus. Basically this rat was the reason that I could get the any % world record. But with that said, he's a fucking bitch. You have one of the most inconsistent strategies in the entire game. And, you know, you hate him, you love him, you love to hate him. The rat gets a fucking E tier. I'm putting him down over, I'm putting him over Laura's profile picture here. I'm gonna hover him over. This is, he goes all the way down in the Laura tier here. And fucking, because Laura is going to get a fucking world record with this shit. And I just want to bless her with this. But in reality, it's such a low tier fucking bitch ass fodder. So that the rat is now 1. I decree, as a Spyro any % world record holder, I decree that the rat and Laura are now 1. They have merged. Kaboosh! Dragon Ball Z style. And so that is the end of my tier list. Guys, if you enjoyed this tier list, or if you're comfy, thank you for tuning in. This was a quick hit, a quick easy one to farm some YouTube views. So hey, if you're watching on YouTube, you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like. It goes a long way for me. But in any case, keep chugging, keep staying cute, keep staying sexy, and just keep playing Spyro, man. Keep being yourself. I love you. Have a great day. Mwah. Big boobs in the chat. Cheers.